What's up, guys? Here we are, day 61 on my 91-day journey, and it's raining, right? Pretty much rained all day today, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to do the type of cardio I wanted to do. I want to show you, if you guys remember yesterday, if you tuned in, some of the trails and where I like to go longboarding, but again, it rained today pretty much all day off and on, so I wasn't able to do that. But I did go to the gym. I did my HIIT training, high intensity interval training cardio for 20 minutes. That's it. Jumped rope, did some abs, and that's pretty much it. Did my intermittent fasting today. I didn't start eating until 2 o'clock. Just got done at 8 o'clock, so I did a 6-hour eating window. Worked out pretty good. And I was thinking about a topic today. I was thinking about talking to you guys about eating fat, right? You know, one of the biggest things is when you cut out... What's up, Bill? When you cut your carbs out of your diet, a lot of people say, well, I don't really know what to eat, right? Well, I think one of the biggest problems people make eating a low-carb diet, or maybe even like a keto diet, is they eat too much protein. So I learned that if you eat too much protein, your body will actually turn it into sugar. Forgive me if I'm butchering this word, but there's something called glucogenesis or glucogenesis. I don't really know how to say that. But what happens is if you're eating too much protein, your body will actually convert that to sugar. And of course, that's not, advantageous, for your goals as far as a low-carb diet or a keto diet, if you will. Again, guys, I am not eating a ketogenic diet. I am not eating anywhere near 10, 20 carbs a day. I'm probably eating closer to 50 to 70. But because of the drink that I drink, this keto drink, it puts me into the state of ketosis. Now, again, today being day 61, this is a 90-day journey. I put a picture up today, and I showed my results of course, when I started my day 30 and then day 60, being on the gel, of course, for so long and now on the drink. But I actually realized after I posted that picture, I haven't been on the drink for 60 days. I didn't start the drink. I was not one of the beta testers. So unfortunately, I didn't get it until I went to the conference in Dallas. And when I came back, I started that Monday. Okay, so 2 weeks, which is 14, 15 days, I wasn't on the drink. So technically, I've only been on the drink for 45 days. Now, you guys, if you take a look, if you look below, there's a drastic difference between day 30 and 60. I've actually put on some lean mass. I'm stronger in the gym, and I'm obviously burning body fat. You say, well, what did you do differently? Guys, I'm eating more fat. I decreased my protein, which is weird for me because every other time in my life I've tried to lose weight and tone up, I would cut the carbs, but I would eat a high protein diet. I'm literally eating a 60... on a daily basis, my calories look like this. It's 65% fat, guys. 65% fat, 5% carbs, and of course 30% protein. So my diet is only 30% protein. It's really not that much. So what I do, people say, well, how do you maintain your calories? Like, what do you do then? How do you eat so much fat? Well, number one, I choose very fatty cuts of meat. So if I'm going to eat a steak, I'm not going to eat a filet, right? A filet mignon is very lean. There's no marbleization. There's no visible fat. So I'll choose like a ribeye steak or a nice Delmonico or a nice New York strip with a big hunk of fat on it, right? Of course, pork, like a lot of fatty pork. Here in Italy, actually, they make some awesome pork dishes. A lot of the salami they make here, like with the pork, like the pancetta and coppa, things like that, they're fantastic. And it's like 50% fat. Of course, sausage, by its nature, is 50% meat, 50% fat. So I've been eating a lot of sausage. When I do eat a leaner piece of meat, so for example, we went to the butcher shop today, got some fresh cut steaks. They were, I don't even know what you would call them. I guess they were kind of a ribeye. They call them different things here. They actually butcher differently. So I'm not quite sure of the name, but it was a little too lean. It was a little too lean for what I like. And I thought, man, that's a lot of protein. How do I add fat? So I basically cooked it in a lot of olive oil, right? And then I put a few pats of maybe like 3 tablespoons of butter when it was nice and browned on the second side and let it melt into the steak. And then I ate the steak and I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna have a salad with it now, just some greens and tomatoes and stuff. And I literally, you may think this is disgusting, but I swear it was good. I took the pan drippings, the caramelization, the brown crunchy bits of the steak, which had the olive oil and the butter, and I used that as my I can't believe I'm saying this. I used that as my salad dressing. I literally poured it over salad. I mixed it up, and it was fantastic. It was so... And look, I mean, let's be honest. You never took a piece of bread and dipped it in the leftover fat, the juice at the end of on your dish, right? Same thing. I just put it over salad, and I ate it, and it was freaking good, man. And I've been following up every meal with a little piece or two of dark chocolate, like 90%. The Lindt is really good, which is from Switzerland, and ironically, about 20 minutes that way is actually Switzerland, right over those hills. So it's pretty close, which is cool. And I'm actually going to be going there when my family gets here for the wedding. We're going to take a trip to Switzerland. We're going to take this red train. It's called El Treno Rosso. And it goes through the mountain pass, through the Swiss Alps. And you end up in St. Moritz in Switzerland, which is a very famous place. And it's just like these scenic, something out of a movie, man. It's something you can't even believe. I can't wait to do videos and show you guys that. That'll be coming up here shortly. But other than that, what else can I tell you? You know, as far as the diet, the other thing is this. So I decreased my protein. I increased my fat. And here's the other thing. I work out less. You know, guys, sometimes less is more. When I first started off, if you guys go back and look at my first 7 days of videos, first 2 weeks, I was going to the gym every day, sometimes twice a day. Just saying, I gotta get at it. I only got 90 days. But as I decreased and I started reading more and educating myself more, you know, you got to give your body a rest, especially if you're looking to build muscle. So I don't lift weights any more than 3, maximum 4 times a week. And then I'll do maybe 1 or 2 days of cardio. That's it. Like literally, that's it. So since I started in these 60 days, I've learned so much because I've become obsessed. You know, that's the thing about me, man. If I put my mind to something, whether it's real estate investing, whether it's building a business, whether it's losing fat, like I become obsessed with it and I want to learn and I study videos and I read shit online. And I've learned a lot, right? Went into this pretty blind, not really know what I'm doing, but very happy so far with the results, right? With the transformation. And it's exciting because I have 29 days left into the wedding day. So what's the goal? The goal is just to be as lean as possible. I told my boys, I said, Daddy wants to look like a superhero. I want to be so ripped up, have muscles and nice shredded up 6-pack. And it's getting close, guys. It's getting real close. I still have some back fat. My problem is love handles, man. I've always had these freaking love handles. They've gone down significantly, but they're still there. So I didn't show you a picture of my back. But it's gotten a lot better, right? The male muffin top. But it's gone down significantly. But I want them gone. I want them gone. So the goal is to get rid of those damn things here by July 20th. So other than that, I can tell you I got a couple of tattoos today. It's funny. I got my very first tattoo in 2009. And so it's been 10 years. And obviously I've, you know, gotten quite a few since then. I really like them. I enjoy them. But I've always gone to the same guy here in Italy. I've never gotten a tattoo in America. This guy's name is Luca, like my son. He's fantastic. He's one of the best I've ever seen. Really nice man. He's actually coming to my wedding. I'm very excited about that, him and his girlfriend. And I was helping trying to promote him today, so, you know, just get the word out. But he's a wonderful tattoo artist. So if you ever come to Bormio, Italy, you got to get a tattoo by this guy, Luca, okay? Anyway, so, yeah, and that's it. Tomorrow, I think it's going to be a nicer day. I want to definitely go to the gym and do a weight routine, upper body workout, and then I want to go hit that longboard, man, and rip up some cardio. I hope the weather's going to allow me to do it because the videos and the views are going to be spectacular. I can't wait to show you guys that. And, yeah, and that's it. So now I'm going to go in and catch up on some phone calls. I know it's 8:30 here, but it's only 2:30 for me, so I still got a couple hours of work to do, some follow-up phone calls and stuff like that. But it's been a great day, guys. I mean, I got here Tuesday. Today's, Friday. It's only been a few days. I've done so much already. Sticking to the program. For example, after lunch today, I was walking. We were doing some shopping, running some errands, right? And I was starved. It was like 5 o'clock. I'm like, oh, man, what am I going to eat? So I went into the deli to get the steaks for dinner, the butcher shop, rather. And I got some fresh mortadella, which is basically bologna, but with big chunks of fat in it. And depending on where you get it, you'll see like pistachios in it, which they call pistacchi here in Italy. But it's just a really fatty cut of like bologna, but it's freaking awesome. And it's smoked, and it's probably not the best thing for you. But I was hungry, and it fit the macronutrients, so I ate it. I said, give me duetti, which I found out is 200 grams, which is about 7 ounces. Did all those calculations on my phone afterwards, so it was like 400 calories of pure fat and a little bit of protein. So anyway, you do what you got to do, right? And, you know, if you're low on fat, take the pan drippings and make that your salad dressing. So I guarantee you nobody's ever talked about that before. So anyway, all right, guys, have a great night. Have a great day. The weekend's here. And, you know, one last thing. I think one of the biggest things for me, I know one of the biggest changes that I've made. Yes, I'm on the gel. Yes, I'm drinking this new drink. And yes, I changed my diet. But guys, it's the alcohol. And I know so many of you don't want to hear this, and I'm not sitting here preaching to you. I don't give a shit how much you drink, when you drink. But I'm telling you that alcohol severely stunts your fat loss. As a man, for example, guys, it decreases your testosterone. It raises up your estrogen. Go back and look at my day one pictures when I was drinking all the time. I had man boobs, okay? I literally, because the water retention, the estrogen, and the alcohol is what does that to you. It'll slowly convert your hormones and basically turn you into a woman. So if you have that fat, bloated, soft look, the big, fat, swollen face, it's the alcohol, man. I committed to not drink for 90 days here, but I'm seriously considering never drinking again. I know that sounds extreme, but I'm loving how I'm feeling. I'm loving how I'm starting to look. My mind has never been clearer. I wake up crisp and fresh, and I don't have that hangover. I haven't had a hangover in 60 days. And what is what it is. And again, the whole point of this journey is not to tell you what to do, to preach to you. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and what's working, okay? So that's a big one I want to share with you guys and girls, right? Because it does totally mess up your hormonal balance. And if you are going to drink, at least limit it to weekends. I was drinking, 5 days a week, guys. After work, stop, meet the guys, have a few drinks, vodka tonics, whatever. And I was drinking excessively, obviously, and I'm here to admit that. So if you're only having a few drinks on the weekends, it's not a big deal. You're not going to kill yourself. But anything to excess is no good, right? So anyway, that being said, you decide what's best for you. So guys, I'm trying not to get wet here. I'm outside the house here. But have a great night. God bless you. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.